Hello and welcome back to City Skylines Atlantis. What a great world we've got here. Africa is just bustling with activity. We've got China, which is growing into one of our strongest residential areas in the world. Or somewhat China. We'll just say Asia again, because I'm continually making that horrible mistake of not being distinct in my words there when it comes to Asia, so we'll just say Asia. So now we've got two new districts, Middle Heights and the Moore District. It would be nice if we got some more districts. Get it? Let's go ahead and look over here. The Middle East is looking pretty good for our oil excavation. I talked about it last time. Saudi Arabia is fueling our, well, world when it comes to money. I think if we got rid of Saudi Arabia, we actually wouldn't be making enough money to function. Yeah, we basically make all of our money, at least half of our money, off of Saudi Arabia's oil supplies. But the Middle East is still ready to be pumped, and we are going to. We're going to make sure we get as much of that high quality oil as possible. And how do I squeeze as much production as possible into such a small space? The answer is using grids, but very specifically made grids. And now the more challenging part is going to be actually connecting this to the highways. So I'm actually gonna make, first off, it's gonna be pretty easy to get in. Bam, on-ramp. Bam, on-ramp. Bam, off-ramp. Can you give me a nice off-ramp? There we go, off-ramp. Bam, off-ramp. Very convenient. Get some electric going. People like their electricity. And now in the center, I'm going to pull a little bit of a trick here. We're going to grab a national road, pull it out this way, go up just enough that it doesn't complain. It still did complain, but that's okay. Okay, I messed that up slightly. That's okay, we can reattempt it. Here we go. There we are, and now we can do some magic. This is gonna be pretty high quality right here. We're gonna wrap this around. Oh, look at that! That is fantastic. It's horrible, but it works. And that is the Vooperian way. Also, I think I just cut off a ton of people from... Oh, no! I cut everyone off from electricity. Ah, shoot. I just accidentally, I just caused a global worker shortage because I just caused everyone in China to move out of the world. Oh, geez, that was pretty brutal, wasn't it? Yikes. It looks like a bunch of gulags down here now. Oh, there they go, they're rebuilding. Ah, see, we're getting rid of the old buildings. We're making them up to code. This is definitely not a massive mistake on the government side. You know what? We like you guys so much that if you overlook the fact we accidentally cut off power to your entire area, we'll give you a nice new movie theater. How about that? Yeah? You guys happy with that? Would you come back, please? Maybe we'll give you some of that education stuff people like. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. This is a hard sell. They may not want to come back after what I did. Whoops. This is why you don't remove people's electricity for extended periods of time. And holy moly, we are having serious worker issues. We lost so much population. How many people did we lose? Oh, jeez. We lost 8,000 people and I didn't even notice. Ah, yikes. Businesses are just leaving. Oh, we just caused like a global issue. The entire world is responding to the mistake we just made. This is the price of getting greedy and trying to build new oil fields. I accidentally just killed all of our industry. We need people to move in. Oh no, the oil fields are shutting down. This is so bad. Ah, darn. This is like the worst thing that could have happened. That's really intense. There's so many abandoned buildings everywhere. Our profits are just collapsing. Oh no. I accidentally got rid of... Oh no. Okay, things are gonna slowly get better as the population recovers. And the population is recovering slowly. So we just have to hope that things continue along the trend they're currently trending at. And sadly, I can't build up industry right now. Yeah, I did think about the ecological impact of mining. At least the mines are running. We don't have much mining, so having that running is pretty important. Okay, you know what? In order to convince the population to jump a bit higher, we are going to upgrade the density in Africa a bit more. We need to get more people. More residents. Man, I cannot believe I did that. That was such a horrible mistake to make. That was so bad. Oh boy. It's a rookie mistake. Okay, so health is fine. Death care is... I don't have much death care, especially over here. They could really use some. I'll put 2 things of death care down in China. I'll put 1 down in Saudi Arabia just because it's dangerous work. And then to improve health in our highly populated areas, I'll put a community pool right over here. And we'll invest in our first hospital. We'll do a university hospital over here in Nigeria. A lot of people are upgrading their buildings now. Wow, look at that. Our first very high rises. That's very awesome. Nice. We are seeing a lot of development in Africa because I'm too slow to get to the rest of the world right now. The population is recovering. You know, things will get better, even though now there's not enough customers in those buildings that are upgrading. You guys, you need to speed it up. I'll give you guys some better healthcare as well, if you promise to, like, use it. Because the more people, the more industry we can support, and the more industry we can support, the more money we can make. And the more money we can make, the more we can expand. And expansion is what this game is all about. Hope they build up a little bit there. Africa is just growing into such a strong part of our economy here. Even though Saudi Arabia is doing so much, we just saw the problem with having so much money in one spot. It only took that one little thing to have. Well, that wasn't really little. That was like half of the population being accidentally removed. But the point being, geez, did I just do an accidental genocide? That's pretty brutal. Point being, when something like that happens, our oil industry doesn't fare too well. So it's good that we have other industries. Oh, that's really smart, because then they can go into there. Nice. So what I'll do is, I've got a plan. I'll do this, and then I'll make it lead in. Now I just have to make it come up here, and come over from Saudi Arabia. That's a great plan. fantastic plan. This is all gonna be good. And then they can return through here. Oh, that's so convenient. I never even planned for it to be used in that way, but now if I do this, yes. Yes, that is perfect. Now they can go back and forth going in the circle like that. Cool. Great. Gonna also zone that up. Okay, so that's looking... Oh yeah, they're actually using it already to get over there. Nice. Oh my god, the amount of traffic trying to move their freight into there. We're gonna need another one up here, honestly. We will make another one up here. We need much more. Oh, we have some trash issues. We will expand our trash grid. It's not really a grid, but now it is. I declare it a grid. Let's go ahead and build up some new oil fields. It's time. We have industrial demand. The Middle East is going to become a very rich area very quickly. And because there's going to be no wars over here, it's not going to have any issues. Woo! For world peace. Because there's literally no wars in this game. The Middle East. Bam. Saudi Arabia and the Middle East will be working together very, very well. Making me lots of money. Oil. So much oil, my friends. This is going to be great. We are going to pump so much oil. This is like... I guess this is about the size of Saudi Arabia. But point being, we can double our production easily. And this has a very nice coastline here. I can connect this up to transit rather easily, which makes us way more money. Maybe not. That is too high. So I'm going to look into building an artificial harbor. Okay, I guess I'm going to move you. I guess we'll only have one over here since it's being dumb. Oh, wait, I can fit one right here. Can I fit another one, though? Without it being in, like, an awkward location. Oh, there we go. Wait, that was so close. No, come back. Come back, option. You were doing... Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, so now what we do is we connect the train up. And I can actually connect that rail up to here, even though they don't use it. I could probably connect it back there too, but no need. We'll do that in a bit, just to make sure. Okay, there we go. Those are hooked up. And now the question is, how do we get people to use them separately? I actually think that the simplest way to do this is going to be using kind of a square design here. Which... Oh, God. That's really steep. You know what? There's some pretty heavy trucks. I'm sure they can handle it. Not really, since this is... The trucks are going to be even harder to drive up this. But, you know, they know what they've signed up for. It's fine. You guys are going to be fine. Okay, yes, they are actually using them very quickly. This is some prime real estate right here, being able to build your business right next to the cargo hubs. That's brilliant. Look at that! That is so efficient. Oh, look at all the oil. We're building up an entire new section. This is growing very quickly, along with our income. We're now able to afford all of those hospitals and stuff we're building, which can treat the people for all the strange strains of cancer they get from working in the oil fields. Not very safe work, but it is supplying the country. Well, the world. It is supplying the world, actually. We're gonna use a bit of a bigger one here so that we don't have to keep building these. Oh, geez, the ocean, the pollution, the garbage patch is just so bad. There is such a pollution issue right now. We're gonna have to deal with it, or it's just gonna keep getting worse. Do we have access to the things that clean water? Purifies sewage water. This goes... This... Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, that's for reusing water. Okay, I see. Instead of dumping it. Wait, what is that from? That's gotta be from Quad. That seems kind of cheaty, though. I'm not gonna use that. That's a little bit too cheap. But I know City Skylines has something to deal with. I don't know where, though. There's something that helps with pollution somewhere. It was like a little floating trash thing. Could just cover everyone in domes. Oh, that's just a tiny little greenhouse. We could use solar parking to try to get the electric grid. The solar parking doesn't supply much, but if we place it strategically, we could also deal with some parking issues. Like if we put one here, we could have everyone drive around their brand new Teslas. Put one here. And we end over here. And now we have a bunch of little parking areas that also produce lots of electricity for the city. And people are already using them. See, that's a good way to get power. Traffic in Africa is looking pretty smooth. This may actually be one of the most smooth systems I made other than this. But we can fix this in like 3 simple steps. We just have to modify the lanes. This needs to go this way. And this needs to go... No, I'm going to say this needs to go this way. This needs to go this way. And similarly, you need to go this way. Or not, because we're already using that. Okay, wait. I can figure this out. If you guys go that way, because we won't be using that anymore. And then you guys can go that way. And then you guys can make that quick turn that way. There we go. That's not too bad. I think that's actually going to fix a bit of our issues. After... Okay, everyone's crashing into each other, but the traffic is moving more smoothly, I believe. Why aren't more people using... I wonder if I could put a stoplight there. Might make it more efficient, honestly. Stoplights on the highway are never a good idea until they are. Let's try this. Actually, that's not bad. I may actually run with that. That is letting everyone go through rather easily. Okay, well, for the first time, I am going to be advocating the use of a stoplight on the highway just because it's working. Although, why have them join this intersection if they're just going to be going over here anyways? We could actually complicate things a tiny bit more and make a clear jump there so you don't even have to go into the intersection. Now that's what we call innovation. Although nobody's using it. Oh, there they go. They're using it now. I'm actually going to do that on all the sides because it gives them a way to not clog up the intersection. Yes, our roads are evolving. See, they're getting a little bit better. I mean, it's not perfect, but nothing is. There we go. Very nice. How's the Middle East? Wow. Look at all of that oil. Let's see how much money we're making off of oil now. 18,000. So almost all of our money is off of the oil industry right now. This is hilarious. We just have so much. And now India, like China, is going to be turned into a massive area for our residential. Because we're trying to keep it slightly accurate to the real world. And China and India are the highest populations in the world. There we go. I flattened it out enough to actually use it. And let's go ahead and give India a means to have people. So we're actually going to build it off of this here. I'm going to also make a little bit of a connection here. But now we have a lot of power to do stuff. So I'm going to build a little valley area here. Because this valley has quite a bit of space. And I'll connect that here. I'll also go up this way. Up to the main road there. And now we can get a little bit creative with actually zoning India. Don't forget T-Series lives here. RIP. There we go, very nice. India is looking pretty darn good. Trying to be a bit more creative with how this is zoned. There we go. Nice. And we can connect the main road down there and try to get a little bit more space out of this. Great. India is now hooked up to the rest of the world. Why are you having water issues? You should not be having water issues. Not enough water. Oh, shoot. You were not actually connected. What was that I was looking at before? What the heck? Is that from this? Oh, it shows the ground pollution. Nice. Nice. Oh, such a healthy place to live, isn't it? Great. Look at how much better the shipping is now that people can go over here to ship their stuff as well. We've got, like, the best trade system ever here. And now, after we zone India, or, get India water, that is. There we go. Let's go ahead and zone it up. How exciting. Now, this isn't really India over here, and we actually have to give India their own section over here. Oh, wow. Beautiful. I'm going to name these areas in a second. Although they're in a lot of spots. I may just call this South Asia and that North Asia. because that's a little bit easier to do. Bam. And then that'll go all over here, and I'll move to the east. This will go here and move east. Those will just be massive areas. There we go, very nice, all connected, and now we can finally begin zoning India, which is going to have quite the population. Bam. Of course, we need a little bit of non-residential. Silly to make everything residential in a country. We gotta put a little bit of commercial, and I'll put a little bit of... actually, I'll put a little bit... No. This is fine, just commercial. I was thinking of doing some office, but honestly, with all the work nearby, that would be kind of silly to do. It's better off just taking advantage of the work we have nearby. We will actually give them a parking lot for their initial energy needs. There we go. Very nice. India's got such a fancy little main road here. Okay, guys, well, we've done an awful lot today. We've really expanded the connections between our cities. Look at all of the oil moving through this. Oh, man. We've really expanded our oil production. We've worked on a bit of building vertically, especially in Africa. We're going to have to look into fixing the pollution issues facing us. Although we can see a bit of clean water appearing because we're using some clean outlets, but it's not going to be enough to prevent, well, the inevitable, which is the entire ocean is going to be very dirty very soon. But we did make India, which is quickly growing. We accidentally killed Asia, but we got them back, and the population has, I believe, tripled or doubled. What were we at here? Almost tripled. Or more like doubled. But whatever the case, look at all the shipping activity going on here. Look at all of the trade we're sending. It's pretty good. So thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I will see you all next time. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Also on the Discord, discord.gg/spookvooper. I posted the new channel schedule. So if you want to know what's being posted when, go check that out. Bye.